This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
So here we go, fourth down, Howell. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now he'll look to throw it. Rolling to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On the give is Nwangu. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Anthony Brown on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's
4th down, Howell. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 68 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Here's Nwangu. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Howell. That's complete to John Ross. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On the run is Nwangu. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Faking the handoff, Howell. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Throwing again on 2nd down. Howell. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Nwangu. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run with Nwangu. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now it's Nwangu. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Commanders nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. This is caught inside the 15. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Give left side here for Nwangu. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Kene Nwangu punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first down at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
They'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Red, cycle, blue, yellow. White, white. Check.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
2nd and 13. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Well, it doesn't matter where you put him, lined up in the backfield or split out like he was there. He can be a weapon when he gets that ball in his hands.
Striker. 10. Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll go play action. Howell. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Handoff right side to Wangu. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
On second and goal, Powell flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on third and goal. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On fourth down, Powell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 13 yards out. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Kene Nwangu, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
97. 38. 22 middle. 9, red. 10.
2nd and 3. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
550.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On the way.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup.
Ready, set.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
62 blaster. Green jack. Red cycle.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now to bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this down to the 33. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Steel, black.
2nd and 6. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
He'll take it inside the 25.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Still about 4 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Red, 52. Red, yellow. Cycle. Eagle blue. Blue cycle. On the ball.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. 30. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Lutz to try to end the PAT. No sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
On the set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Fight, 97. 6, Mega. Yellow, go.
They'll look to throw here. That's caught by Pitts, and he goes out right around the 39. Ritter on target to Pitts for a Falcon first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Check right. 33 rail. Black ultra. Plastic stick.
They'll look to throw again. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a give running left is Nwangu. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Lutz is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
But how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Red. Solid red. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Room here to run.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Coup for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.